Alright guys, let me just get a few things set up real quick. We should be good to go. Apologize if you hear some weird noises. I've got the hiccups. Alright, let's start a new playthrough. We'll do it just on normal.
HUD activated. Commence briefing.
Approaching Iran.
Data on the subject, Kadir Suleiman, a local political figure hired to maintain order after the outbreak. His brother Hassan died in a disease-related incident before we were able to evacuate him. Suleiman blamed the GRE for Hassan's death. He stole a highly sensitive file which became his bargaining chip against the GRE, with instructions to publicize it if anything happened to him. Data on the subject, the stolen file.
Jump in 10 seconds.
It details the incomplete process of synthesizing a cure for the virus. If implemented in its current state, the produced substance may be extremely toxic.
Now.
Also, the file contains full description of the virion's structure. Any attempt to use it would result in countless lives lost. It must be recovered. Further information, current status. Suleiman sent the file to an associate unknown to us, with instructions to publicize it at his command at any time. To counter that, we instituted a citywide communication jam, preventing him from publicizing the file. Your GRE-issued radio can overcome that jamming. It is your lifeline. Do not lose it. Suleiman has since gone underground and begun using a different name. We have reason to believe he now leads one of the two main factions operating within the city. You are to find Suleiman and locate the stolen file in order to save mankind from a disaster of unprecedented proportions.
A little bit about this playthrough. I'm gonna try to get all the blueprints. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get all the collectibles in this live stream, but there are a few things we're gonna go for right away.
I told you that wasn't a normal drop shoot.
Break his legs, then take him to rise.
Back up! All of you!
Stop! Loud noises draw them.
What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Fall back!
Like, really? He threatened you with a gun, and then you start kicking the shit out of him. Oof, get yeeted on.
We have to move.
Let's get him off the street.
Get the door open!
I won't say much during this intro sequence so you guys can get the full gist of the story if you don't know what's going on.
Tower, this is Jade. Get sick bay ready. Got a guy with a bad head wound and a bite on one arm.
Oh shit, Amir's hurt.
Amir is gone,
So dramatic.
but I'm bringing in someone who might still survive.
One of us?
We'll see.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, gosh. There's some mad hiccups. Alright. Finally get into some gameplay, even if it's basic as fuck in the beginning. Alright. Let's go scare some kids. Oh my god, I hate hiccups. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, we have to go this way.
Excuse me?
Your number. You're the 31st infected. On the 18th. Everything is counted here. 1 fewer doses of antigen. 1 more new infected. 1 more runner gone.
I've personally done about 5 playthroughs of this game, so it should be fun. Alright, we gotta go upstairs. See the boss. Apparently there's a global event going on. I'll look into that more. I'm not sure what that is. It's like a Christmas thing. Report suspected zombies. Sorry if some things look potato quality. I had to sacrifice a bit of the quality. 1, so it can run good on stream. And 2, so I can actually play the game without it dying on me. Because my graphics card isn't the best.
Hey, I'm looking for the... Are you the boss?
What, am I too young? You got the problem with my age?
No, You wanted to talk to me?
That's better. Do you remember anything? Know what you are?
Yeah, I can see there's some kind of shelter.
We call it the Tower. Brecken and his runners put it all together a couple of months ago, and we've been here ever since. Hunting airdrops, scavenging, and rescuing people.
Yeah, I wanted to thank that girl.
Good, because if not for her, you'd already be chewing somebody's kneebone. Your Anderson was totally crushed, by the way. Only thing Jade could salvage was your radio.
Oh, great. Can I get that back, please?
Actually, I think I need it more than you do.
Hey, pal, that's not the case.
Fine. Take it. You know why runners put their lives in danger? For guys like you. So now you take the antigen meant for someone else, and you won't even share your gear with us? I don't have time to deal with your bullshit. I've lost contact with one of our guys thanks to the fucked up radios we're stuck with. Do something for me, would you? I don't want to see you or your precious radio anymore, so go be useful somewhere else. We don't tolerate losers.
Hey, be fair. I'm not lazy. I'm just... Hey, boss.
Save it. That last guy I mentioned, he's only on the 13th floor, but he might as well be trapped in a mine cave. Come back later. And I'm not the boss. Too young, remember? I'm Rahim. Brecken's in charge.
Just a quick little overview of what's going to happen. This is the main tutorial area. It's going to like teach us how to play the game. And teach us the controls, how the game works, what you should do. And then we'll be allowed to go out into the open world, which you can see down there. It's quite expansive, and this is only technically a third of the map, because we're going to be doing Dying Light, the whole thing, and the following. So it's like 3 times the size of this, and you can only see half of this from here. Not even. Alright. Let's go get this tutorial thing out of the way.
Where do you think you'll go? 13th floor. I'm getting some stuff for Rahim.
13? Shit. There's gonna be some dirty work. But we all got to pull our weight around here, huh?
Sir, yes, sir. first insight into how gory and disgusting this game is. Carefully looking around corners.
Where were you? We've been waiting for your report. It's been over 70 hours.
I lost my radio for a while. Don't worry, the cover's intact. No contact with the tower's leader yet. Unable to confirm identity. Taking steps to blend in.
I love how nobody questions why he fell from a plane in a parachute, like with a parachute. And he was in that, like, he was in a suit too, because there was an overlay over the screen, so they must have had to take that off of him. Whatever. I don't even have a flashlight yet. Oh, it's right there. Oh. Hey, bud.
I cut my arm getting away from him. Oh, God. You killed him, didn't you? God damn it. That was my brother.
We're gonna wait to do the following DLC until, for one, I get an assault rifle, or like a rifle. They're just called rifles. And I can buy ammo for it, because it's one of the first areas is kind of, you kind of have to have a gun to be able to do it with reliable ammo. And you get a gun pretty early on, but you can't buy ammo for it until a while. So this right here is a tutorial, not only on how to make medkits to heal yourself, but how the looting system works. Alright. Can I use my flashlight now? Okay, good, I can. Awesome. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I can run too, that's awesome. Alright. I'll look back and see how the frame rate is on this video. If you guys notice any stuttering that's too bad, let me know, and I'll change some of the settings on the stream. It might not be as good quality, but it'll function better, if that makes sense. Watch this. Oh, I love that mechanic. You smash open doors. I do it so unnecessarily. No, it's not. There's still stuff in here. And, hold on one sec. I gotta plug something in. Since I don't have two screens, I have to use my tablet to see the chat. So I just gotta plug that in real quick. Eventually, I will get two screens. But until then, this is what we're gonna do. Also, all these other blueprints are added by DLC. I have all the DLC for this game. Alright, medkit time. Yeah, this is the medkit that you're gonna be using throughout the game. Just gauze and alcohol. And he uses that to heal from zombie bites, to heal from gunshot wounds, you name it, like anything. It's basically the Fallout 4 stim pack. Alrighty. Thanks, Chief.
I just want to help out and repay you guys for what you did for me.
You're kind of forced to do this intro sequence. You can't even play in multiplayer until you've done a few things first. Which is kind of annoying, but I understand. Kinda. Doesn't make much sense. Alright.
Alright, taken care of. Piece of cake. What else you got for me?
Well, let me think.
Raheem, you are just smart enough to be dangerous, you know that? Someone told me about your plans for the nest. Explosive charges? Really?
What? Explosives? Oh, never said
Please.
that.
You can't tell a convincing lie to save your life.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah? You think you can't die?
You're not my mom.
No, I'm not. Our mom is dead. So you might want to be a little nicer to me since I'm the only family we have left. Especially now that Samir is gone.
You're Jade, right?
Right?
I just wanted to thank you for what you
I'm not a big fan of the story in this game.
Sorry I am for
I mainly play it just for the
you and Amir in my life.
mechanics and the gameplay.
You do. You want to return the favor? Keep my dipshit brother from killing himself. No explosives, Raheem.
Yeah, Raheem. Okay.
So, is that enough? Do I get to talk to Brecken now?
First, go change your clothes. I left some new ones for you in your room. You're in 194.
Something wrong with what I'm wearing?
You need something that fits the job Brecken wants you to do.
Wow, little pissy boy. Alright, wait. While this is open, there's something... Because this isn't open very often, there's something you can get out here. There's a zombie statue. That's not always open, and it, like, is open and closed throughout the playthrough, so... I figured I'd grab that now. This is Crane's room. It'll actually change as you progress the story and learn more things about zombies and collect items and stuff, which is pretty cool. I like that mechanic a lot. Sorry if I'm kind of spacey. I literally just woke up like 30 minutes ago.
Where do I find Brecken?
Not so fast, everyone. If you're going to earn your keep, we have to find out if you've got the skills. So get your ass up to the gym. It's on the top floor. Just a couple flights up.
I won't be skipping the
Where are you?
stuff like this and like cutscenes. I won't be skipping cutscenes. Just for people who don't really know what's going on or haven't played Dying Light before. Yeah, I know how to do that. God damn it, you messed up my groove. The Emperor's New Groove. Oh, this is a good place to show you guys the area that we have to explore. It's pretty expansive. Yeah. It's a little overview of what we've got in the beginning.
Welcome to our gym. First things first, you've got to learn how to run.
What do you mean, learn how to run?
Just do what I say, alright? Now, jump down to the very bottom.
Are you nuts? I'd kill myself.
Don't be a wimp.
Yeah, Crane.
Come on, you can't be serious.
Watch this.
Raheem!
My leg!
Don't move! I'll get help!
I was just fucking with you.
Son of a bitch!
What? You can't take a joke? Come on! Get your ass down here!
Yeah, those garbage things are the most BS thing in this game. That and the fact you can break your fall by landing on cars.
It's a rush, isn't it? Don't blow your load just yet. There's more. To survive outside,
There's more.
take advantage of the terrain. Most eaters suck at climbing, so the harder the terrain is, the better for you. I've got some typical situations set up for you. Let's see how you handle them.
Alright.
Sometimes it's better to crawl through the low, narrow passages. Eaters will have a tough time following you. Try not to slow down once you start running. Outside, if you stop, you're probably dead.
There's stamina in the beginning, so you have to wait to move again.
For a noob. Alright, get up on that scaffold. And don't fall, because there's sure as hell eating on that. That's my favorite. High grab and muscle up. You won't survive outside for 10 minutes if you can't do that.
You rarely ever do this in the game.
Good job. Okay, time for the real test. Get back to the crate. Make use of anything and everything while you run. Okay, that's enough. You got some serious natural talents, man. Either that, you've done this before. You done this before?
Hardly. Closest I ever came to this was running track in high school.
Well, then you're a fucking prodigy. I've never seen anything like it.
Yet you called me a noob earlier.
What's happening to me?
Don't fall off. Ooh, I'm close to the edge.
Talk to me. What's going on?
Something went wrong. Raheem, what just happened to me?
How should he know?
I bet you're having your first seizure. Just get back over here.
You just said something went wrong. What happened to me? You could have broken your leg for all he knew. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not a big fan of the story in this game. Or the narration.
Raheem, what the fuck was that? Does this mean I'm returning?
Most likely no. At least not yet.
Alright, now we get to go out into the real world.
Dr. Zera, though, to check you out, probably give you a shot of antacid. Before you head out to see Zera, talk to the quartermaster. He'll gear you up so you can go outside without getting your head bitten off.
Alright. This will give us a taste of how bad the lag is going to be. Because we're actually going out into the open world now.
Alright, they've given me an actual job. And nobody suspects I'm not who I say I am. So far, so good.
Alright, we'll talk to this dude.
Oh, you're the new guy. Raheem told me about you.
Yeah, that's me. Name's Crane.
I'm not gonna bother learning your name till you survive a few days, but
That's cool. The shirt he's wearing is actually the shirt of a supermarket that you can find in the slums, which is the first area that you're in.
in line for food or antacid. By which I mean, the people here don't much like you, but don't blame them. It's easy to get paranoid when you're isolated. And since somebody's jamming communications to the outside, there's plenty of paranoia to go around. Whole damn city with nobody to call for help but ourselves. You bring me some supplies from the airport, though, and you'll see people change their tunes in a hurry. That shit's a game changer.
Thanks. I'll bear that in mind. Listen, is there anything else? I'm in a bit of a rush.
Also, if you Looking to get more popular, you can try helping folks. Do favors, do more. Might even find a woman. Keep you warm at night.
That was a very creepy laugh. But alright, dude. These are just dockets that I've acquired over my like playing through the game. There's like special events that can happen that give you dockets. I'll save those because these give you gold tier weapons. And I don't want to waste that at my level. Because basically if I were to use that now, it would give me like a gold pipe wrench or something. It's not worth it.
Going outside,
Alright, here we go. The real game begins. Alrighty. See how bad's the lag. Not bad at all. Great. Alright, so this story can fuck off for a second. Because we are going to go right over here. Yeah, no, I'll do that in a second.
It's Crane, kid.
Alright, Crane. Just keep moving. There's no time to take in the sight. Try not to make too much noise. Sound attracts those fuckers.
Zombie statue. You generally want to avoid zombies in the beginning, but since this is normal mode, they're honestly not much of a threat. Got in here. Most of them you can just kick away. The parkour is so slow in the beginning, but as you level up your agility, that gets better. Oof, that was loud. You can't run for very long without getting tired in the beginning. Just kind of annoying, but it's okay. We're almost there. God, Grant. Didn't the GRE train you better than this? There it is. That's what we want right there. Alright. We'll loot some of these things over here. Now for some parkour. Alright, so first of all we're gonna jump on here. And then jump up to here. And then... Okay, I missed that time. It's kind of hard to get sometimes. There we go. And then we'll go up here. And then kind of back up a little bit. on the top. There's a few things to loot up here, but the main reason we're here is because there's something in this game called dev blueprints. And the dev blueprints are blueprints like Easter eggs put into the game by the developers to make your playthrough more interesting, I guess. And it definitely helps out early game. So we're going to be going for those, like, as soon as we possibly can. And one of them is right here. So, bear with me. I have to kick this box, I think, quite a lot of times. I can't remember the exact amount. I want to say it's 60 or 80 times. So just bear with me. This should take a bit.
No time to waste. What the fuck is that? Shit. Okay. Okay.
Alright, we got it.
Fuck.
So, if you take a look at the blueprints, Korak Machete is under developer blueprints. It says developers like to cheat at their own games, Korak likes to have everything under control, and this is his tool. And see, it doesn't take that much to make it, just 20 metal parts and 10 alcohol, both of which are extremely easy to find. So yeah, and you can loot both of those from zombies that you killed. So basically, if you loot every zombie you come across, it's not too hard to keep up with making those, because they don't have very good durability. So you're going to have to make a fair few of them. Alright, anything else I want to go for right away? Yeah, there is something I want to go for. Alright, I think it's right here. So, we're going to go over to the bridge, which is the highest concentration of zombies in the slums. But we should be able to avoid them fine. Plus, while we're going there, it should level up our agility quite a bit. This could be our first zombie kill. There we go. Killed our first zombie. One second. Some bad hiccups. Alright. Just want to make sure the stream's doing good. Ow, that hurt. Looks pretty laggy. That's not really good. Hold on. Let me look at something. Let's do it at 720. Frame rate of... Actually, let's do it at 1080. And have a frame rate of 30. See if that's better. That's still not that good. We'll change it to 720p. Yeah, that's still pretty bad. Alright. Downgrading to 720p, fellas. Okay. I might end up tweaking because I'm gonna stream this later on tonight as well. I'll look through the settings, tweak some things to see if I can get the game to run at a little bit better. It still doesn't look like it's running very well at all. Maybe that's just my tablet. Here, let me look at get the preview for here. A little bit better. It still doesn't look like it's running very well at all. Yeah. That's not just the tablet, it is. Oh, shit, I'm dying. Oh, I died. Oh well. It's not like we really had much to lose anyway. I have to sacrifice some of these. Maybe then the game will run a little bit better. Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. No, it's still pretty garbage. But it's not as bad as it was, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, that's still pretty garbage. Alright, that's too bad. Let's bump the bitrate down to 2500. Let's bump it back up to 1080p. See how that does. It already feels smoother. So hopefully that's reflected in the stream. No. Really? This really sucks. Hold on. Let me see if I can play around the settings a little bit more. Let's bump it down to 720. And we'll do 2040 for the bitrate. If I can't figure this out, I might have to stream something else. It sucks that I'd have to do that, but my internet just can't take it. It looks a lot better, but the frame rate is really bad. But it's getting better. I do notice that it is definitely getting better. Let's see what happens when we bump the frame rate down to 1000. That might just be what we have to stream at for this game. It's even worse. Here, let's switch to this and then bump this back to 2500. And bump this up to 1080p. I'll have it use my CPU instead of my GPU, since my CPU is actually better than my GPU. That does work a lot better. Alright, we're making progress. So now let's bump it back down to 720p and see how that does. Sorry I have to waste so much of this stream time with this. I've never really gotten heavily into streaming before, so it's still kind of new to me. Alright, we're almost at that perfect spot. So let's go ahead and lower the bit rate to 150,000. Come on. No, that's even worse. Alright. Let's try 2000 then. Let's try bumping the frames back up to 60. It's all about finding that sweet spot, you know? The frame rate looks like it's really good when I'm not on the game. Which I guess that's understandable. Okay, yeah. 60 frames made it worse. Let's just do automatic. Let's see how that goes. Let's see what it does with that. Maybe that's even better. We'll see. No, that's back at what it was in the beginning. Alright. Jesus Christ. I might just end up having to stream, something else. This really sucks. I really don't want to have to stream something else, but I honestly don't think I could stream this right now. It says I'm running at 3000 bitrate, so let's pump it up to that. Maybe it needs a higher bitrate. I didn't even think about that. Maybe I need to match that bitrate. Nope. Alright, that's too bad. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I guess we can put our first point into agility. But I'm gonna have to save this game for when I get a better, probably when I get a better GPU. Or if I ever end up getting a landline connection for the Wi-Fi, for the internet. Sorry guys, it sucks I have to do this, but I'll come back in like, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes or so. I don't know what we'll stream. I'll find something though. Alright. I guess that's it then. Sorry guys.